Jesus Christ, one of these days I'm going to remember to unmute myself. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. We are drawing Pokemon completely from memory. Is our memory as good as we say it is? Absolutely not. But hopefully, we're not tinted by nostalgia glasses and we know exactly what it is that we're doing. With me today, I am joined by TheKellerbee and ArtQuilliam. You can find their tags in the description below. And I'm going to go ahead and unmute myself and say hi to everybody. Quill's there. There's Quill.
Oh, yeah. I'm here.
Yay. Hello, hello. How is your Sunday going?
My Sunday is going very well, thank you. It's nice and sunny here. And I think we might have summer squash just growing outside in the, I moved apartments and we have like a little garden bed outside, and it looks like
someone just left summer squash.
Yeah, or like it just like popped up on its own. So I'm like, should I start taking care of this plant?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Hello, Jacob.
What are y'all doing?
We're waiting for you. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're doing nothing at all.
The goal for today is how tainted is our memory of Pokemon simply by name. And I've been playing a lot of Poke Rogue, but there are some eggs that I hatch, man, where I look at it and I'm like, who the F are you? Like, what are you supposed to be?
I'm about 2 generations behind on familiarity. I feel confident that I could recognize most, if not all, Pokemon from like Galar and below.
I feel like that's safe. Where mine is going to be a little iffy, I think I skipped Gen 4 because I didn't have a 3DS when it first came out. And I have yet to still play, what is it? Platinum. Or whatever their new remake is. But I think where I'm...
fell off.
What happened,
what were
Quill?
you about to say?
Quill fell off.
I was just gonna say, yeah. You fell off. I used to be a Pokemaster. Then I fell off. Now these 10-year-olds are beating me with their Rattatas and their Pat Rats, and I
can't keep up. I'm all washed up.
Back in my day, you caught Zapdos at the power plant, and you just swept. You didn't need anything else. You didn't need IVs or EVs or all this Pokerus. You just needed a Zapdos from the power plant.
That's 100% true. You didn't even need a Zapdos from the power plant. All you needed was a supremely overleveled Pokemon.
Oh, 100%. I remember playing Red, and I got traded a level 50 Blastoise, like one of my friend's older brothers. And it got to the point where I used it so often that it stopped listening to me, and I just basically brute forced the entire game that way. From this dumb Blastoise.
I actually have this idea for a video that I might make. It's a little bit different than the type of content I want to make, so that's why I'm a bit hesitant, but I think it'd be good. Where I want to see if you can beat Pokemon just with money.
Money?
There's been a lot of Pokemon challenges where like don't take damage or don't do damage, no direct damage and things like that. I want to play Pokemon where you never hit an attack button, damage or no. And you just have to throw items, Pokeballs, whatever, to like stall out every opponent.
How would that work in trainer battles, though?
Trainer battles, you would open with an X attack or like X defend, and then you just potion all the damage they're doing to you until they struggle. As you get like further in the game, I've already like brainstorming, like you could get like Pokemon with like special abilities, like they have Spore, and like you get hit, they take poison damage and they get poison point from that, and working out things there. Also like Aftermath, revives, other strategies in that regard. I think it's doable depending. I've been looking into like which games. The earliest game I think you could do this in would be like Gen 3. But even then, the biggest hurdle is you have to fight your rival before you get access to Pokeballs.
Well, even like before you even get access to money.
You have like the thing is, for this to work, I would say like my theory is I'm just going to cheat in money because I don't believe it is possible with the amount of money you get in game Except maybe if I did like X and Y, but even then I know for a fact in X and Y, they throw 1,000 Pokéballs at you every chance they get. You have nothing to fight your first two rivals.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah. I would feel like you'd have to have like some kind of like rules set to start and then go from there.
Again, I think it's doable under the right conditions and for the right game. But that's something I was thinking, like, oh, that'd be a fun little challenge that'll probably do well on the old YouTubes.
You need, like, a fun, like, name for it. Something to do with, like, being, like, filthy rich or something.
Yes.
Like Pokemon Daddy's Money version.
Well,
do you know who my daddy is?
Pokemon Nepotism Challenge.
Okay, Pokemon Nepotism is good. But speaking of throwing money at the problem, do we have our first Pokemon for everybody?
Yeah. So we're gonna each do unique Pokemon. That way we can like have our like screen shared and we're not having to like toggle things off. And it's just gonna be, I think, more friendship oriented that way. So we're gonna do it generation by generation for like the first like 9. So we're gonna open up with Kanto.
Okay.
Yes. Oh.
So this is Kanto.
Gale, your Pokemon is Glue. Quill, Poliwrath, and I have Goldeen.
I feel like I know Poliwrath. But I can't remember. Okay, it's Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's something like that. Poliwrath. I'm trying to remember what separates Poliwrath from
Poliwhirl. I think, honestly, it's just angry eyebrows. And maybe
really
like, I think it's angry eyebrows and maybe a pair of like the Warner Brothers gloves.
I know the swirl switches.
Oh, you know what? I think I actually remember what it is. The swirl switches? Oh, I don't even remember
that was a
which
huge
way
thing.
The swirl is. Oh my god.
I have come across... Okay, I know this guy has legs, but he's looking like him leggy too tall. But he doesn't have like short, stumpy legs.
I love Gloom. He's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time.
I'm so sorry, Quill.
No, don't be sorry.
All right, and then I think you have like the little like weird leafies underneath. It's like when you do it from memory, it's so different than just like looking. Like this is why you want to like why you should look up references challenge. It's this.
Yeah.
How do I switch my color?
You should have a color wheel.
On the color wheel, there should be a color wheel off to your right.
And if there isn't, there should be like a little...
Or a slider or a palette. Every time I use a different drawing program, I like have to remember that all of the hotkeys are different in different fun ways.
Oh yeah, I'm still trying to find where all the buttons are. Like, how do I make my brush bigger?
Oh, good, and I can't do a re-undo.
Wait,
a redo.
Oh, is that how I make... Oh, wait. I think... Oh, I see. Different.
Okay, oh my god, what color were your red thingies? Well, that's almost like way too red. Oh, this is bad, guys. This is bad. I don't have a great memory to start with. And like, I know I can see it in my mind's eye. I'm just like...
I feel like you're doing a great job. Like, this looks very Gloom to me. Tool here.
I felt so confident on the color palette until I started using it. I was so certain of myself. So confident.
Yeah, give this guy a little more room for his little arms.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
It reminds me, every time I think of the little... so... Babs watching, I should say, Haikyuu for the first time because the movie's out in theaters. And a couple of our friends were like, hey, you should come see it with us. And I've been wanting to have him watch it for the longest time. And just, we've never gotten around to it. And there's a character whose name's like Nishinoya. And he's the definition of a little guy. He's not very tall, but he has like the little guy energy where every time I think of it, I think of the one post where it's like I dated a dude who would pick fights at people in the gym, and every time like somebody actually took the bait and confronted them about it, he would pull the whole like, "Hey, I'm just a little guy. Why would you beat up on the little guy? Hey,
beat up a little guy.
why would you?
How could you? Why would you?
Right? Like, why would you be that person that beats up on the little guy?" And she was like, and for the weird thing is like every single time, 100% of the time, it like worked.
I'm just gonna color up all my work here.
Yeah. I learned how to approach this art the next time around. I felt confident that I wasn't going to get my Goldeen more Goldeeness by looking at it further.
Goldeeness?
So, I went ahead and got the art for like all of what they actually look like, and I'll throw those once everyone else is happy with their arts.
Yeah, give me just a second. I'll be ready.
No problem. Take your times.
Thank you.
Oh, I think you have like dark spots. It's a gloom. Why am I overthinking this?
It is a gloom. You got this. You're doing
I think I like gave it like Bulbasaur colors or something.
I feel like it might be a little purpler than that, but
I feel like all of us at least got close enough that people could say, if they, like we told them, like, hey, this is a Pokemon, they could tell us which Pokemon.
Probably.
Yeah, probably so. I feel like Gen 1 is always like easy mode because there's only a few Pokemon that I'm like, I would have no idea how to approach that.
Yeah, and it was also a case of in the earlier games, because they had limited like designs and pixels, like they had to be easier, like and more iconic in nature. So the designs are a little bit more not simple. Iconic is really the only word I can think of.
I know what you're saying. A little more like discernible from each other, and they don't go into like a lot of heavy detail just because of like how the sprites had to be. And
exactly,
I feel that. It's certainly not the best art I've ever done in my entire life, but I do like it.
Nah, mine's definitely the best I've done. Hands,
in your
shoulders.
whole life.
Never have peaked higher. Never will. This is my magnum opus.
I believe that.
I do enjoy your just the shocked expression of your Goldeen.
Your Goldeen's like
your Goldeen is seeing something, man.
Yeah.
Who did this to me?
One thing I will never understand about Goldeen is I feel like in Smash Brothers, Magikarp was the better choice for the useless Pokemon. Like I feel like so much of Goldeen's. What?
Wait, hold on. You said in Smash Brothers. Was Goldeen in Smash Brothers?
Yes, Goldeen is the basically the lame, like the dud Pokeball. Sometimes you'll get a Goldeen that'll just.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, that like unlocked like the core memory.
Magikarp? That's weird.
I know. It's also one of those things. Like I don't know about you guys. I spent so much time in that game, desperately trying to see what would happen if Goldeen fell into like the water on a water level, to see like if it would evolve, if it would do something.
Oh man, that's like early content for not content farming, but like back in the olden days where data mining wasn't a thing.
Yeah,
you had to test your theories.
Yeah. Like that, I truly miss the days before data mining. Oh, but thank you for the compliment on my fish. Someone in chat. But yeah, it's I miss the days before data mining of schoolyard rumors. I feel like that was peak Pokemon.
Oh my god, Mew beneath the truck.
Oh,
was a huge thing at my school growing up.
Isn't that a scam? That wasn't real, right?
Yeah, that was.
Oh no, you could not get Mew beneath the truck.
There is a way to manipulate data in the game to get any Pokemon, including Mew.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was a weird hack that you had to do with like Missing No and all that stuff.
Missing No, I think Missing No was also another fake theory. It was like something with Nugget Bridge and Encounter.
Oh, that's right. It was something with Nugget Bridge. Like it was like after you defeated one of them, you had to do
Yeah.
I remember.
There was some
No.
like shenanigans you had to pull, but I feel like it was just like the earliest of like early game bugs that was like confirmable of like repetition that became missing though.
Yeah. The wildest theory that I like believed and like was told was that if you like do something like so many things in Smash Brothers, you could unlock Goku.
You know, Goku
Yeah.
in Smash Brothers. Hi, Concho Dreamer. Welcome on in.
Yeah. When you're young, you believe anything. And
Oh,
if
yeah,
they tell
100%.
if they tell you can get Goku, you'll work to get Goku.
Oh yeah.
Are we ready to see the propers?
Yes, I'm ready to
we're
see
ready.
the proper and see how much it messes with his
Alright.
palate.
Here is Gloom.
Let's see Gloom.
Blue?
Did Gloom appear?
Oh, there he is.
It's getting there.
Oh, you do have like the big red wispies. All right,
big
all
red
right. I want more
wispies.
Ivysaur with it. Okay.
That's okay. You did like a Bulbasaur Gloom hybrid.
Yeah, I've been
All right.
telling you, playing too much Poke Rogue. Getting those hybrids in.
How do I? I'm trying to.
Gloom, I did you dirty, I think.
And here is Poliwrath.
Okay.
That's
Too
Poliwrath.
bad. Okay, I see.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, I think.
Pretty much
And
got it.
here's
He even has those
Bumblebee.
Warner Brother gloves.
Aw, look at him.
It reminds me of like my
You versus
crush
the guy she
me.
tells you not to worry
Yeah.
about. All right, let's generate our Johto Pokemon.
Johto.
Gale, you have Sunflora.
Sunflora.
Quill, you have Kingdra.
Kingdra.
And I have Jumpluff.
Isn't Kingdra from the Kanto region?
Seadra
Technically,
is. Kingdra is
Seadra's
the Johto
evolution line
evolution.
is. Okay.
Okay. Oh geez, I don't know if I remember the difference between
A
them.
Kingdra and
That's okay, we'll figure it out. Alright, I
I don't,
remember
oh
he's
my
got
God. Okay.
like some spines.
So yeah, I
like a
ran you
little-
little men out all over the place during that one.
Also, the food I ordered an hour ago has finally shown up.
Nice.
good.
What did you end
It's
up
all
ordering?
there.
I just ordered Jack in the Box.
Ah,
Ooh, that actually sounds really good.
I'm just drawing like a fucked up spiny seahorse.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of what he is.
That's kind of what it is, yeah. I'm trying to remember. I feel like it's got some more stuff going on with its face.
That's kind of what he is. Yeah, Concho Dreamer, that is basically what he is a fucked up sea dragon with a whole bunch of frills.
Yeah, it's like, that's why I'm like, I have no idea that this is going to look right, because I remember that he's got like, yeah, a bunch of like spines and frills and stuff, but I have no idea like which way they go.
He kind of went the Porygon route, in which he was like not quite like a smooth Seadra, but he definitely, like, I feel like Gen 3 or Gen 2 when they started doing like
The games
evolution.
were able to make when the games were able to make circles.
Yeah,
They're like,
when
oh,
when we reached
it's
the
circle time.
circular sprite era, we started seeing more rounded figures. I say as we have things like Voltorb and Jigglypuff. But you know what? That's
But
fine.
One easy ball, like a ball, is a lot different than many different curvy parts.
It just reminds me, who's that Pokemon? It's Jigglypuff from the top. I'd be pissed too.
I know this is wrong.
It was I just remember Team Rocket being absolutely pissed at that test.
I don't remember what tests y'all are talking about.
In the anime, which I thought it was the funniest thing when it first aired.
Oh, I probably dropped off on the Johto anime.
This was a Kanto.
It was
Oh,
a Kanto?
was?
Yeah.
Wait, this isn't the one. Oh, just go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me what you're talking about, because I don't remember
And so
this.
there's like this test that I think it's like Team Rocket tries to do, and it's essentially just like, hey, take this quiz and you could like get a badge, or it was something like that. It's been so long. But it's like purposely stupidly hard. And they show a picture of a perfect sphere and they're like, who's that Pokemon? And Ash is like, oh, that's a Voltorb. And then Team Rocket does something else, and then they show it, and it's like, it's a Jigglypuff from the top, and it's like a perfectly spherical Jigglypuff where its ears are like this, and its eyeballs are like right here, and everyone's like, what the fuck do you mean that's a Jigglypuff from the top?
Jacob, how close am I? Be real.
All I hear is when I come back is, Jacob, be real with me.
Be real with me. It's bad, right? It's totally wrong, right?
It's not totally wrong.
But you're not right either.
You're not right, but it's not wrong.
I will say this.
Oh, he gets a dark.
If you told me this was Kingdra fan art, I would say, oh, that's really good. You took some really fun liberties with it.
Hey, which sometimes can be like really fun fan art in the end.
I mean, yeah. Look, I'm not ashamed. Yeah. I'm not ashamed of my work here today.
God, it's such an interesting phenomenon though, because like I feel like I've like, I could totally draw a Sunflora from memory, but now I'm just like, after seeing that gloom and like thinking about, I'm like, do I really know what the fuck I'm talking about? Like,
no,
I'm starting to second guess myself.
Like to a T. At least the way that I remember it. I haven't looked at it or anything. You know what? This once again.
All right. Start getting some of that
like
yellow
your
on
jump
there.
Bluff. That's really cute.
Oh,
thank you,
Jacob. I'm sorry. Like Quill and I over here, just like really getting into it, and I feel like you're like, I'm done.
My food arrived.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no, this is great.
We were literally talking about like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
All right.
If you want to shade more, shade more. I'm like, I got a sandwich to get in.
Please, by all means, allow me to eat.
Right. Yeah, we don't actually care that much about our art. We just really want
Jacob to enjoy his sandwich.
To enjoy his sandwich. Yes. Clearly, this is the Pokemon of all time.
It is clearly a Pokemon of all time.
I kind of forgot how I did this. Shit.
Quick, roll back the tape!
No, it's fine. I know what I'm doing.
I feel like...
I'm a Pokemon master.
Wait, no! I'm a Pokemon master. I know how to do this.
To be a master.
Oh my god. God, I had that... My parents, I think, like... Either they bought the CD or they found it ripped and bought it from someone who from a neighborhood kid who ripped it.
I love that for them.
My cool ass parents back in the 90s ripping CDs from like neighborhood kids, as you do.
You mean your law-breaking parents? Your law-breaking parents with no respect for the music industry parents?
Didn't they ever see that that advertisement that was like, you wouldn't steal a car.
You wouldn't download a car.
You wouldn't download a car. And I'm like over here like, I absolutely would download a car if given the ability to download a car.
I probably wouldn't do anything with it, honestly, because like what would I do with a downloaded car? But like it's still there.
Right.
Like I downloaded a car. What do you want from me? What are you gonna do with it? I don't know. I downloaded a car. Like, what do you want me to do with it? I'm open to suggestions at this point, actually.
I surprised myself by downloading a car instead of the Pokemon CD To Be a Master.
That had soundtracks by, folks like NSYNC.
I think Britney Spears had a thing on there, too.
Did she? Oh, God, did she?
Yeah, there's one, like, pop song that was, like, Soda Pop, I think was the name of it. And I'm pretty sure it was her. It was someone like that.
I remember it being like a conglomeration of like a lot of like modern pop songs, but like written for Pokemon, or like it was something along those lines.
Yeah. I feel like no, it must not have been, because I think the first movie had a soundtrack. You know what? I might be thinking about the second movie soundtrack, because
Oh, the
I
second
remember
movie
on mine-
soundtrack was an absolute banger.
Yeah, it had that Vacation song.
Vacations where I wanna be.
Really wanna
Party on the beach where the sun is free. We don't need
Yeah.
a holiday, it's time to celebrate. Repeat after me, I need a vacation.
Vacation.
No, it's Pikachu's
my God.
Vacation. When Donphan appeared and people went absolutely nuts because it was the first out of the original 150.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Who was that? Here's the elephant!"
Donphan was in like the movie itself, but Snubbull would have been the first.
Yeah, it was
For
Snubbull
Vacation.
and Donphan because it was in Vacation.
Or actually, did the first movie come out before or after Orange Islands? Because Meryl would have been the first in the anime.
Oh, I remember when Meryl was called Peekaboo.
Meryl.
Oh shit, did my Spotify fart? It did. Spotify, what are you doing? Spotify, why did you fart? Alright. I was like, why is it weirdly quiet all of a sudden? But thankfully it was weirdly quiet to the point where that Meryl was fantastic.
Meryl.
Meryl!
I am what they should have me do. I should be doing Pokemon voices from memory. Because I feel like I've got a solid memory of a good number of them.
I feel like, though, if I tell you the Pokemon's name, you know the voice at that point.
Well,
Or you at least know what
maybe.
they're going to say.
Or play it on hard mode and do the sound effect from the game.
Oh, now that would be, I think, difficult to do with my human vocal cords. Because, like, you've got those,
My
like, you know, a
human vocal
Nidoran comes
cords.
out and it's like, or whatever.
It's like,
I'm done
Jesus,
with
alright.
this Seadra. This is nothing. Or this Kingdra. This is nothing. I'm gonna give him a little crown. I know he doesn't have one. I'm just giving him one. This is not
He
part of
deserves
my.
it.
This is not part of the thing. This is just. I'm just trying to recognize a king.
Absolutely. Nice.
I just use Soundstrike music so that they can't get me.
I
mean, I have a way to do my to do Spotify and all of that, but I'm on things like this when I don't want to have to think too hard about it.
I am a Harris Heller enjoyer. He is the Kevin McLeod of our times. And he makes some pretty great bops.
Look, despite the fact that McLean played with NFTs for a bit, I still
Oh, did
think
he?
he's-
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Rip.
Rip.
But I also think it is still a case of Kevin McLeod is still the Kevin McLeod of our time. He's of our time.
He is indeed of our time.
Yeah. All right, I do have the art if you guys are ready for judgment.
Okay,
I-
I am ready for your judgment.
I'm basically
All right.
ready for your judgment.
God, my dodo is
we'll do-
popping off.
Jump up first. Oops. Did not mean to put it over your thing.
That's okay.
All right.
You're good.
But there's Jumpluff.
Yeah, I feel like you got that
Nice.
pretty well.
Yeah, that is definitely a Jumpluff.
Woo. And then.
Wait, does Jumpluff have a tail? How long did that
Yeah.
go?
Yeah,
Jump
I
has a
didn't realize
tail.
it, but yeah.
Okay, I'm done for real now.
The thing is that Jumpluff also, it has a tail and it's got it in evolution. I don't think Skiploom or Hoppip have tails.
I think Hoppip has a little tail, like a little nubby tail.
Sunflora.
You got Sunflora, like, I think pretty
Yes,
straight on.
I think spot on.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, he does kind of have those interesting, like, big ol' honkin' toes, though.
Oh yeah, he does got some toes, and then there's also another layer of petals, but
Yeah.
I feel like you still got that really good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Kingdra.
Show me this boy. Okay, I knew he had some stuff going on.
Yeah, he's like the sleeker Kingdra. Like if Kingdra smoothed out.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
Seedra?
Yeah, Seedra's smoothed out.
If Seedra got smoothed out, yeah. Look at him.
An absolute unit.
Oh, see, I must have been thinking of Seedra for the pointiness.
Yeah.
He is a very
Did you-
pointy boy.
You nailed Seedra.
Well, sort of.
This is like, you see those like different, like, what would happen if there was a, like, transitional evolution, like how you got from like sub-evolution between this to that. And some of them are really cool looking. Because there are some ones that, like, especially between like Dragonair and Dragonite, that have like an obvious like jump of design. And people have been like, well, what would like a sub-evolution of that look like in the interim? And I think you have like the Kingdra, like a super Kingdra, almost borderline Seedra evolution.
We're in the Hoendex now.
Okay, and now I have all the excuses, which is I didn't play these games or watch the anime.
Well, you could still
Everything I know is just like cultural osmosis.
you could still get a Johto or Kanto Pokemon.
That's true.
Gale, you have Plusle.
Plusle?
Oh, I know Plusle.
Okay.
I have Kyogre.
Kyogre.
Quill, you have Deoxys Defense Mode.
Deoxys Defense Mode. Okay. Good.
Deoxys
yes,
mode.
This is great. I definitely.
All right, let's go.
Not only do I know who Deoxys is, but I definitely know the difference between their attack mode and their defense mode for sure.
Well, they have 4 modes, so you can't get them mixed up with the speed mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wild, cool theory, but absolutely wild. How they were just like, yeah, this Pokemon is going to have forms based on what mode it's in.
Jeez. Okay. I'm trying to remember anything at all about this Pokemon. Will you give me a typing for this?
It won't help you, Psychic.
Psychic? Okay. Well, it does help me a little bit.
Wait, it is the DNA Pokemon. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, the DNA Pokemon.
Like, here, I'll give you Deoxys' Pokedex entry.
Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, it's like, can you say it in a sentence kind of thing when you do it for spelling bees? Like, that's going to help. All
well,
right.
It's like one of those things where, like, if it's psychic type, then I know I could maybe use a purple color palette and might get somewhere with it.
All right. So.
Yes.
Pokedex. All right. The DNA of Space Virus underwent sudden mutations upon exposure to a laser beam and resulted in Deoxys. The crystalline organ on this Pokemon's chest appears to be its brain.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's all I need. Me, I'll figure it out.
Quill, I have full faith in you.
Yeah.
You got this. You got this hard.
I got this.
No one in the history
To
of
be
getting
fair,
to
though,
got
I
this
don't
more
even
than
think I could draw the different forms of Deoxys from memory. All right, I think that's where I'm going to go with this. Damn it, my horns keep hitting. I'm going to have to, like, reconfigure my setup one of these days. All right.
Wait, your horns keep hitting?
Yeah, I've got big ol' antlers on my headset. And
Oh, cute.
every so often, I will just lean over and whack my microphone boom arm with it.
Okay, I was thinking
And
you were talking
it's
about the
not
horns
super
on your...
loud, but it's jarring to me because it echoes in my ears, and I'm like, ugh.
I thought you were talking about the horns on your model. It's like, hitting what?
Oh, no. Yeah, they're basically the horns on my model. But, like, 3D printed in real life.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I took a little bit of your space. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I don't need it. It definitely has the Pikachu shape. It's
I saw
basically
someone
like
was
a
like-
little Pikachu.
It really is.
With,
And like I saw
it
someone
really
was like,
is.
it was like different evolutionary theories where someone was like such and such theory, you know, like, you know, capitalist theory. Every generation has an electric mouse because they want to recapture the phenomenon that was Pikachu, and they haven't done it since Mimikyu.
Yeah.
And then it was
They
like,
already have Pikachu. No one wants another Pikachu. We all just want Pikachu.
and then it was like Darwinist theory, and it's like, in order to pass along their, you know, their DNA to their progeny, you have to, you know, live long enough to be able to reproduce, and therefore, for flying type Pokemon whose natural, you know, has natural aversion to electric, it could possibly be that the best case for survival in the case of small rodent type Pokemon is being the electric type.
I know there's something more, but I can't figure it out.
Oh.
See, you've done already a much better job because I thought Kyogre was like that little tiger.
Or you have these weird fingers.
There's no McDonald's at home.
There
That's
isn't.
such a lie.
At least it's better than going to the drive-thru and ordering a single black coffee.
Oh my god. I love that triangle. McDonald's. I think I'm in the chanting McDonald's, like somewhere in between chanting McDonald's and we have food at home.
I'm definitely
really
more of
depends
a
on the
we
mood
have
at the
food at
time.
home nowadays.
It depends on if, like, because I feel like there's I can have multiple roles within a friend group where it's like am I being like rowdy? Am I going to be a rowdy boy this time?
Right.
Or am I going to be the one who's like, no, everyone, we should be sensible about this.
Is there another adult, or did the responsibility fall to you?
Exactly.
I will.
Do I have to be the adult? Is there any other adult?
Am I
out
able
there?
to be the adult in this situation?
That's a great point.
It is also something that one must consider is, do you have the capabilities of being said adult?
You know what? I'm having a vision of a different Deoxys.
And what is that?
I feel like it's got like arms.
Those are certainly arms.
Well, they're like segmented arms. It's not like a Geodude, but it's like
I think I actually know which Pokemon you're thinking of.
It's not Cacturn or something, is it? I don't know.
What's happening to my...
Whatever, this is all I have for you, okay? If you wanted me to be good at this game, you should have given me a crash course in the in all the other generations.
Just literally it's like a 30-second. All right. This is what we're working with.
Yeah, I need to have it like my eyes kept open while you're flashing images of all the other
Like
Pokemon
Clockwork
generations
Orange
at me.
style.
Yeah,
just, like,
Clockwork
consume
Orange
it.
style. Oh, this is a cute little Plusle.
It's got them big old staring eyes, though.
It does have the big old staring eyes.
All right.
Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah. There's something wrong.
I still haven't looked at what it's supposed to look like. I'm just like, I know this isn't it.
Oh no, I need you to just like to be like hold on enough for the reveal.
Oh, I will. I am gonna hold on. I'm very patient.
All right, I am good whenever you guys are.
All right,
Ready?
we're gonna do Kyogre reveal first.
Yes.
Kyogre, let's go.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an orca whale.
Yeah,
He is the
I made
Lord
mine
of the
more
Sea.
Blue whale. But there's pieces of there. It's recognizable, which is
Yeah, I see it.
all I need. Gail, you were close.
Yeah.
You drew mine.
Russell,
Oh, no, I got the palette swapped.
different palette.
Different
And
palette.
it has little pluses in its little cheeks.
Yep, I needed to add the little minuses. What can I say? I like a cool palette.
Quill, you're gonna be so surprised about how well you did.
That's so untrue.
He got a hole in his
There's
chest.
no way. I mean, big robot.
I like how thick his neck is. He has to turn like the Batman.
He must.
They just like, the whole cowl like turnaround where he's like, what?
I don't
He
know,
can't
y'all.
move
I
his
think I
neck.
nailed it.
I really like your interpretation of Deoxys defense mode.
Thank you.
Yeah, you were so close.
I was so close, man. Just a few details.
Just a few
But
details off.
everyone would look at my drawing and they'd be like, I know who that Pokemon is for sure.
Hello, Lightning Kyoto. Welcome on in. We're drawing Pokemon from memory. And it's interesting. It's an interesting exercise. And A, why you should always use reference, and B, what is it that you remember about things? Like, what are the features that stand out? And then in Quill's case, having never played past Gen 2, apparently. We're getting some great ones, and I love it.
We're getting some good ones. All right.
Gen 4.
Is this Sinnoh?
This is
Sinnoh?
Sinnoh.
All right,
Sinnoh
Sinnoh.
region.
Bring it on,
Gail,
Sinnoh.
You have Heatran.
Heatran?
Yeah.
Heat.
Oh. Okay.
Good.
I don't
Well,
think I know
that's-
this one.
Vespiquen.
What is it?
Vespiquen.
Vesp.
Vespiquen?
Vespiquen.
I actually might know this one.
Did I spell it right?
At the end is an E. Other than that, got it.
This?
Yep.
All right.
And I have Phione. Phione.
I feel like I know what this one is. All
I-
right.
See,
Heatran.
this is where I start rising up because I have more Poke knowledge, and you guys have more art knowledge. This is the great the leveler.
Heatran.
This
What?
is the great even. That's why.
Oh God. What are you?
This was exactly the predicament I was in last time. Gail. I was like, I don't even know where to start with this.
Out of all the
Do you
Pokémon
need-
I've been playing, I've never run into a Heatran.
Do you need a Pokedex entry for it?
Yeah, Jacob hit me with
Like
a
a
Pokedex
typing?
entry.
I'm
Yeah, sure,
guessing
I'll get you the Heatran
fire
Pokedex.
type, but
It dwells in volcanic caves. It digs with its cross-shaped feet to crawl on. It digs in with its cross-shaped feet to crawl on ceilings and walls.
Cross-shaped feet.
Here, I'll give you the platinum entry as well.
Okay.
Its body is made of rugged steel. However, it is partially melted in spots because of its own heat.
Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. All right, I'm just gonna have to start drawing.
yeah.
Okay,
I
so
feel
its
that.
body is made of metal. And it crawls. So he's gotta be like one of these little guys. He's gonna have kind of like a crawly body. And his plus-shaped feet. So he's got them like lizard toes.
Little lizard toes.
Yeah, the little spliced lizard toes. Oh my goodness. All right, okay, its body is melted in some places. God, it'd be really fun to do like, Pokemon design simply from their dex entry.
I think Mika and I did that one time on one of our art streams.
Oh, did you?
I think we did. We've done a lot of those types of things. And that sounds really familiar.
No. Oh, Gail, I bring you
So, yeah,
Nuggies?
you
Oh,
can more than
hell
one.
yeah. Guys, someone in my chat brought me Nuggies.
Nice. Congratulations.
It's probably my DoorDash driver dragging his feet.
He just brought it to me instead.
That's wild.
You just
That would be a lot.
circumvented half of the continental United States.
Honestly, that's pretty good service for how far away you are.
Well, good service for Gale, not for me. I'm short nuggets.
Bitch stole my nuggets.
Yeah, I feel like I'm either pretty right or pretty extremely wrong. I've either drawn Vespiquen or I've drawn a completely different Pokemon who I thought it was.
To be fair, a lot of the names are like wildly similar, and at this point, like I'm just like, I know I don't know what Heatran looks like, so I'm just having fun with a little guy with cross-shaped feet.
This face.
That can apparently melted off some of his armor. But then I'm like, I feel like I know what Heatmore looks like, which I might be the evolved form. And that's what I'm drawing up here, because he's like the armadillo guy with like the funny belly on the bottom. But like, I had him in a run, and I don't really quite remember what he looks like either, because now it just looks like I drew a mad Cyndaquil.
It does look a little bit like a mad Cyndaquil now that you say that.
But he's got that like long, like snooty snout kind of thing. All right, but I think I am good for my little heater.
Right.
I'm definitely done enough.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go ahead and we'll do Vespiquen first.
Yes, let's do.
All right, let's see Vespiquen.
Oh
Yeah!
nailed
You nailed it, Quill! The shapes and everything.
This one, well, a little different, but pretty good for me not knowing anything about these Pokemon.
Pokemon pronunciation has never been my strength.
I think it's Vespiquen, but only because, like, Queen Bee. Like, I think that's what it's trying to evoke.
Well, I think it's Quinn because it's like obviously that's what it's B, but like it's separating itself from it.
Right,
Yeah.
that's fair.
It's not like Talonflame levels of naming convention.
There's Fiode.
All right.
I'm okay with where I got.
Yeah. They just
That's
did their
not too
hair
bad.
differently a little bit today. All right, let's see Heatran. How awful did I nail this?
You got the pose right.
Look
All
at that!
Okay. Okay, I did get the pose right. I will give myself that. What are you, little dude?
Mythical.
That's probably why I don't know it, because I barely played that game in general.
All right, Unova time, baby.
Noah!
You know it.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll only because Gale's Pokemon would have been Heatmore.
No! I mean, I kind
That's
of got
fair.
that one.
All right, Gale, you have Cottony.
Cottony?
Cottony.
Quill, you have Rufflet.
Rufflet. I don't know anything about that guy.
And I have Amoonguss.
Will you give me...
The description? Can do.
Nailed it.
Will you give me a typing for Rufflet?
Yes. Rufflet is a normal flying type.
Normal flying. Okay, that's good.
It is the Eaglet Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay. They crush berries with their talons. They bravely stand up to any opponent, no matter how strong it is.
It is a
Okay.
little brave bird. Okay.
Okay, good. Thank you, because I was gonna draw some sort of dog. Okay, if it's an eaglet. Oh no. Okay, let's try. What if I just do a big egg?
That would be kind of a fun... Oh, wait, hold
know
on. I
that's not
think
what
I
it
know which one Cottony is. Hang on, okay. Oh, Quill.
What?
Have you ever heard of Garden of Banban?
No.
Ah.
Is it a cute animal thing?
I don't even
It's
know
not
how
one
to
of those-
answer that question in the context of what I just announced, or just like in the context I put it in.
Is it like one of those like animal or like pet things?
It is a mascot horror game that is notoriously just like, it's not a bad little game, but like it definitely came on the scene when like a lot of like the big mascot horror games were like really hitting their stride, and it just kind of was just like the awkward sibling
Got you.
kind of thing. But in the game, there's a enemy called the Apila bird, and it kind of looks like the little guy that you're drawing right now, and I love him.
All I know is that if his name is Rufflet, he's probably got like cute little ruffly feathers. If he's a lower generation, then he's probably kind of cute in some sort of way. And he has talons. I know that from the Pokedex entry.
Yep. It's very interesting to me that there are like normal type flying Pokemon, and then there's just like pure flying Pokemon, but like nothing like super distinct between them.
There are so few pure flying type too.
There really are these days.
I feel like it's like, do you have wings? You fly. You're flying type, and I'm like, kinda. Back in my day.
The only pure flying type is Tornadus and Rookidee. Flying. I don't think there's any others.
Really? Because even like Rookidee, I would be like, hey, that's almost like, you know, borderline getting ready for, you know, flying steel to get into Corviknight. But even then, like, why not just have it be, you know, to start out? Like even little Talonflame, why not just have that be flying to start out? Does it have to be flying normal?
It's typing, yeah. I'm not sure what distinction they use to like make.
Maybe they're just doing it to confuse and upset all of us.
That would make sense, yeah. That's 100% why they do it. It's just to confuse and upset the community.
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, you wanted logic?
Bird! You get bird.
You get bird.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna throw in the towel and grab the image so I can get ready for that.
Nice, alright.
No, I don't want to play Among Us. I want the Among Us Pokemon.
Jacob, I know what he's missing.
I think I figured it out. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, Jacob. Your Pokemon looks a little sus.
I'll just bunch of bullies.
That's what we're here for. To be a bunch of bullies.
That's right.
I thought we were friends. Okay.
Well,
guess I misunderstood.
It's both.
That's a real convenient thing to say is the bullier, not the bullyee.
Jacob, look, I don't want to blame the victim here or anything.
But you're about to.
But's doing a lot of carrying there.
But, I mean, how many years have you known us? How many times have we been bullies to you? At this point... At this point, I'm not trying to blame the victim. I'm just here saying that it kind of sounds a little bit like your fault.
You know what? I'll take that under advisement.
I just feel mean now. Like, I hope I wasn't a bully. And if I was, I would hope like someone called me out it.
I gotta give him his little eyes, though.
Oh, he's looking adorable.
Okay, and with this... Oh, hello. Okay, I'm basically done. That's about as good as Rufflet's gonna get from me.
Alright, then we'll go ahead. Among Us as our first.
Among Us. Yeah, no, that's pretty spot on.
Yeah, you got it pretty well. It's just
Alright.
that the little handsies need to be Pokeballs too, but you pretty much got it.
And Cottony.
Cottony, let's go.
Cottony!
Oh! That is Cottony. I forgot his little mustache.
You got the vibe.
Yeah.
You definitely got the vibe.
I will go with the vibe.
And
Let's see, Rufflet.
you got the
Rufflet.
spirit.
I knew it was some sort of floofy bird.
I love how the Rufflet and your Rufflet are just like looking like.
It's like, feed me?
Food?
Yeah.
Feed me, please. Hello? Yes,
All
food.
right. All right. Kalos time.
Kalos,
let's
all
do
right.
it. Kalos. Which games is Kalos?
Black and white,
Okay, I might actually know
I
this
think.
No, Kalos is after Black and White. This is X and Y.
X and
one. Oh,
Y.
I actually might know this one.
All
then.
right.
All right. Gail, you got Pikachu.
God damn it. Can I re-roll? I feel like
I'll
that's
re-roll for
cheating.
you.
You
Yeah.
should be able to re-roll for Pikachu.
Yeah. Quill, you got Quilladin.
Quilladin.
It's like it was meant to be.
It is
All
meant
right.
to be.
Okay. New roll for Gail, Tyrantrum.
Tyrantrum?
Yes. And I got Pawnyard.
Onyard.
Quilladin. That's a grass Pokemon.
All right. Oh, satellite
I
can
think
see your
it's
cotton
got-
as a Yeah.
Let me see. This Quilladin, I think it's got... Because I'm pretty sure I know this Pokemon because I've seen it before. When people talk about me sometimes.
Jacob, if you mess up Pawnyard, I'll mess you up. I think I need to preemptively ban Sad.
Oh, shoot.
Let's see. It's got like a little something up here.
All right, I think I know where to take this one.
And I feel like it's got a... No, oh my god, hang on. What does this guy look like? Because I feel like he's got like...
Right, and I feel like it's like on the tip of your tongue whenever you're like thinking of
Yeah.
it as you're like making it, and then it's just like, no.
It's like, it's so frustrating because like I feel like I can see this Pokemon in my brain. But for whatever reason, the details that I'm seeing are not matching up with what my hand wants to do.
Oh, I've done that before, 100%. Like,
I feel like it's got like a face structure. Some sort.
oh, horns. Damn it. Alright, we are going to go.
Fill tool. Hope it doesn't. If it breaks something, I'm sorry. Okay, good. I'm just calling out the fill tool before I use it.
You know, that's fair because I looked at it once and then it was like, it looked like it was about to fill up an entire like area and I was like, oh, maybe not.
All right, I think that's as close as you're getting.
I feel like that's not too bad, although I don't really remember what that Pokemon looks like at all, so I could be misleading you.
I could be wrong entirely. I forgot to
I
give
could
mine
be
arms.
entirely wrong. I even feel like I know what Quilladin looks like, and I still did not get this. like,
I'm just gonna give him.
I just remember he's got a big, happy, like, body.
I think Quilladin's like one of the most hated starter mid evolutions unjustly.
That's so rude.
Why would you do? He's just a little guy. Why would you do that?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know a lot of people just have negative opinions of Quilladin. It's like, why? I like him.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
He's a guy.
I feel like Quilladin is just like me. That's why he has his name based on me. The Pokemon Company was actually like, hey, we're gonna base this little guy on
You know this guy named Din?
You know this guy? Yeah, I know this guy named Din, and they were like, I have this idea.
I feel like there's something in your design that gives you like little horn chin things. And if they don't have it, then I'm going to give it to you because it's a cool element that I like.
That's right. If they don't have it, then they're wrong.
100%.
I have a feeling I'm going to be up reading Pokedex entries for the next round.
I have a feeling that that's true. Did you already generate some or something?
Yeah, I was pre-generating.
That's a good idea.
You know, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna increase the number I'm generating each time, and then what I'll do is I'll give you. Then we'll have more options, and hopefully we can get more of what you actually know.
Just like no Pikachu situations.
Yeah, I think there's no fun if you don't know them at all.
It's some fun. I mean, my Deox was fun in a way.
I loved your Deoxys.
Well, then I'll generate 6, and then you can choose between 2.
All right. I think my Tyrantum is pretty done.
I'm almost done. Oh my gosh, hang on. Oh my gosh.
Like, I got, like, almost nothing done this weekend. Because
it would make sense for it to be allergies.
Ew, that's not fun.
It's about that time.
The things, they are a-bloomin'.
They are a-bloomin'. Like my summer squash that I have.
Going back
randomly. Going back to my summer squash.
I really hope that there's something comes out of your summer squash. Because that's honestly delightful.
It would be great if they did. But I was reading about it and I'm like, well, maybe. It looks like mine are already like the buggies have been eaten at them.
Oh no!
Pretty indiscriminately.
How dare
they might just be beetle food this summer. But I do want to kind of get the I do kind of want to get my stuff together to grow more stuff. So even once it's out of season, I'll just take them out and maybe grow something different.
When my mom came over to watch our animals whenever we went out of town, she when we got back, she was like, so are you trying to grow anything on your porch? And because I have like potters out there, and they're like the $3 Target potters from a couple of years ago that are just like basically like plastic buckets. And I was like, well, I've been trying, not a whole lot grows because we have this massive tree in front of our balcony that just is shade. And it also doesn't help that our, it's facing south, so it never gets any sun. And she was like, oh, you need like this, and this flower, and then we can like arrange it in this. And I'm like, I actually might have something grow this season. Maybe. And then I always really enjoy it, where it's like partially due to the fact that I can't remember shit. I'll sometimes forget I have potatoes, and they'll start sprouting. And I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna add a little water to these roots, and I'm gonna pop them in the ground. And I actually grew a pretty tall potato plant last year, and then the squirrels got it.
Oh,
it never yielded any potatoes, but it grew to like past the railing of the balcony, and I was like, oh, I did that. I feel really great. And like 3 weeks later, it was all over the balcony and like the dirt was all dug up, and I was like, well, if there were potatoes, they're probably gone by now.
Oh dang, I just got a raid. Hang on, I'll mute myself so that y'all can talk.
Yee! Hello, raiders!
Thank everyone.
I will say, as someone with allergies, I would never help the enemy grow. If I have allergies, I'm not planting nothing. I'm not cursing myself.
Well, the thing is, it's the plants stay on the outside. Okay, now I feel like that Tyrantum is doing pretty okay.
I'm gonna level with you. It was doing fine like 2 seconds into your drawing. It was.
And if it doesn't look like a regular Tyrantum, then we're just gonna say this is my cool Tyrantum. That has like a weird little Eevee collar thing going for it instead of like maybe rock shards. I don't know.
Let's do it. Let's see how close we got. I feel like your
Alright.
Tyrantrum is really good.
Yeah. Let's save Tyrantrum for last this time. We're gonna open with Quilladin.
Quilladin.
Let's see
close did I
Quilladin.
get?
I love your Quilladin
You-
shape.
You got the pose like almost exactly.
Yeah.
Like, honestly,
It was so spiky, and I knew there was some green.
Honestly, it's just your palette being inverse is like the biggest thing.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I like yours' face better than the actual.
I knew that this was friend shaped. Like, I remember specifically Quilladin being like very fun, like not just like some cheerful guy.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
Yeah. Okay, that's not too
Alright.
bad.
Pawnyard.
Yes, Pawnyard.
You got the
Okay.
knives.
Yeah,
The
I feel like
knives.
I got the core concept.
I think you
It-
did.
I don't think it's close. I think it's close enough.
It is definitely close. It looks like a child like walked to you on October 25th and was like, "Dad, I want to be Pawnyard for Halloween." You're like, "Fudge. What do I do?"
Oh dang!
Oh,
That'd
this-
be a really good Pokemon to be for Halloween.
I'll be honest. I thought you were about to say the most cutting thing you've ever said about my art because you're normally very supportive, but then you like started off like it's like when a child, and I was like, is she gonna go
I've
for the
already
throat?
said like it's incredibly hard to capture like the childlike like serendipity of drawing in that particular like whimsical like childlike drawing. Because if like you asked a professional artist to be like draw like a child, there are so many hurdles in your brain that you have to erase to get back to that point. Because like your brain's like screaming, "This is wrong, this is wrong." So like to capture a child's drawing with the whimsicality and just like again the serendipitous of just being completely free with it is incredibly hard, and I think Jacob nails it perfectly.
I think so.
Aw, thank you. And your Tyrantrum.
All right, let's see Tyrantrum. You have a crown. You have a
Well, you kind of have a crown on yours.
Honestly, like the only thing is like you have yellows instead of whites on the collar, but like you got
Yep.
the collar design,
he's
like,
a
you
little
got
creamy
all
based.
the major pieces.
Yeah,
I think so.
You do kind of have that little Eevee collar going for it though.
I feel like sometimes these ones are hard because you're like, I know it's basically just a big T-Rex. And it's like, but what details did they put on it to make it not a
different
T-Rex?
T-Rex.
Oh, wait,
Right.
All right,
All right.
farewell.
Our Alolan Pokemon. Next time you're gonna get choice between two. I'm gonna re-roll because that's mostly Kanto.
Ooh.
What we got?
All right. Gale, you have Sandile and Miss Magius as your choices. Quill, you have Honchkrow and Alolan Geodude.
Alolan Geodude. I'm gonna do a Geodude. You can just...
All right, and I have Ghastly and Gibble.
All
Look,
right,
I'm
let's
gonna
go.
I'm gonna take every softball this generator gives me, and so far it's given me so many.
I'm not sure if I remember the Alolan form of Geodude. What I remember is that I liked the Alolan forms of a lot of... Like, I really love it when Pokemon does, like, region-specific traits. I think that's such a good idea. And I don't remember what the Geodude looks like, but I do think, like, I know a little bit about how these are put together that I'm like, well, and I do know what a Geodude looks like, so...
I have to say Geodude's one of the OGs.
Yeah. So I'm over here, like, hoping that I can, recreate it.
Let's see.
Oh,
All right.
no, the invite link to the Discord is expired. Well, if you need to join the Discord, you should be able to still go to my about page and click it there. But if not, just give me a moment and I will get you a good link going. Trying to remember what Geodude's like. I feel like he's mostly mouth. He's like mouth, eyes, and arms.
That is Geodude.
Big rock circle boy. Sorry to get over in your area.
Oh no, you're
No
good. I'm not
worries.
really using it too much.
You know
I'm
what?
trying-
I
I'm
can
just trying to
actually
remember the
probably
face.
fix that really quick.
All right. I don't even remember where my Oh, Alexia Ray's art. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in.
Yes.
We are drawing Pokemon from memory, and it is harder than it looks. By a
Especially
long
for
shot.
those of us who
Yeah,
haven't
Quill
been
is playing on
keeping up
hard
to
mode
date.
here for having not like ever played past certain generations.
Yeah, like second generation is
Like
where,
second
and then I played, like
generation.
like a little bit of. Well, I think I got through X and Y. I didn't.
You cut out for me, Quill.
Same on mine.
Is he still going though on his?
You know, I bet he did. I bet he hit one of his hotkeys in order to like switch tools or something, and it's also like the Discord mute hotkey.
Oh, I just switched that on my own Discord.
Oh no! He's not even in the Discord channel.
Oh no! I wonder, because they're clearly still connected to the Drawful, so I
Yeah.
wonder like what happened.
Popping in and dropping a
Just,
letting Quill know in case.
hey,
he
Quill, please come back. Just realized Miss Magius has sleeves instead of like arm tassels. Yeah. I feel like they're meant to be like, I mean, obviously like very witchy.
Hi everyone, am I back?
You
You're
are
back.
indeed back. No worries. But say you were talking for like a few minutes and then it was just like silence.
That's weird. I feel like my Discord keeps like whenever I minimize it, it's like
Hmm.
buffering or something.
Quill doesn't want to talk to us no more.
That's what it is.
100%.
That's what it is. I was just trying to avoid you all.
just doing the very old-fashioned Midwestern goodbye, just like leave and not tell anybody.
Exactly.
And that's not a Midwestern goodbye. The Midwestern goodbye is when you say bye all the way to the door, and you keep
Yeah,
like,
that's
saying
true.
bye.
Oh, you keep saying goodbye,
You keep
yeah.
saying-
I'm
You're
a
talking
fool,
about
I
an
apologize.
Irish
That is
goodbye.
clearly the Midwestern goodbye.
Yeah, the Irish goodbye is the.
Leaving without telling anybody.
That's right. Okay,
Alright, and then you have like...
must be like here. I wish I could see which color I'm actually picking before I have to put it on the page. There we go. That's closer to what I'm looking for. You know what? I'm curious. Can I?
It's definitely missing one little thing. I can't figure it out, and I'm also not going to stress about it. I'm happy with my guess. I'm just gonna.
I think your Ghastly looks very friendly.
Have you ever employed the Irish goodbye? I typically will say goodbye to the host at the very least. But I don't feel obligated to say goodbye to every person at the party. If I'm bouncing, I let the host know like, hey, I'm bouncing, and that is my goodbye. I don't think that's a full-on Irish goodbye. Like, But
Yeah.
I have Irish Goodbye like group chat and other things like where it's like I'm just gonna bounce. But even then, like I'm more often at least going to announce that like, hey, I'm bouncing. I am comfortable enough leaving situations because I'm very introverted and like introverted in the way of like I'm bouncing when I am hanging out too much. So I'm very good at the. All right, well, I'm just gonna leave. Bye, everybody.
I think that's fair. I feel like I've never done an Irish goodbye, but that's because I like letting people know that I'm like out of here, and I don't mind. Like I always like give myself enough time to do a Midwestern goodbye, but that's usually at like a fun party setting. I have on occasion I've done an Irish goodbye if I don't know anyone really well and I'm really not enjoying the vibe.
Oh. I got a little bit of extra time. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I'm gonna get Gibble too.
About to say I'm about to move on to my little sand dial down here. No, that is the wrong color.
Yeah, it looks like Discord's just acting weird for people.
Is it all across the board?
Well, apparently Satellite got bonked out of Discord the other day with no warning or anything too, so that's weird. Also, TNT says, good job, Kellerbee, on the Ghastly.
Oh, thank you.
I think it is a good Ghastly.
I think this is what I'm gonna do. This is it. I'm gonna put maybe like some markings on him because I feel like maybe he's got like some markings in the Alolan form.
Oh.
And if he doesn't, he should.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, he definitely should.
What about the session, Jacob?
It just I got disconnected from the session. I'm trying to get back in now.
No worries.
Oh, okay. We'll wait for you. Oh,
preparing for session reset? All right, we're good.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Brushes. Stylus. Okay. Oh, sorry, Quill.
Well,
it's all good.
I like how we were talking about the Irish goodbye, and then
you just
bounced.
Yeah. All right. Though it also looks like did it? Let me.
You all have ghost Pokemon, and I'm just over here like, rock type.
Rocks.
This is where you learn that Alolan Geodude is also a ghost type.
Oh, shit.
No.
Oh,
hang on,
snap.
a little ghostly. Oh, it's ghostly era. Give it a little ghost body.
This is a ghost of a Geodude who died.
That sounds like something that the Pokemon Company would pull, though.
They did it with Corsola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that to me was one of the coolest things that they did, but also one of, like, the most saddest things that they've done.
That's one of my favorite things of there's a meme that went around where it shows all the different stones and different evolutions, and for a ghost type Eevee, it's just a regular big rock. All right. First Pokemon, Miss Magius.
Miss Magius. Oh, that's pretty good.
I was close. Yeah.
Yeah. And
spiky
bonus,
hat.
Sandile.
Yeah.
With Sandile.
I didn't get the little red chest, but you know what?
Yeah.
Close enough. I got his little stripies.
That's
all
right.
Alolan Geodude.
Alolan Geodude. Oh, he's got... Okay. I knew there was something different about him.
He got them Rock Lee eyebrows.
Little big eyebrows and, like, some hair.
Yeah, just the little hair on the top, you know.
Most forms are like, hey, let's just give him hair.
Let's just give him some, like, rock hair.
And
rocks have hair.
Ghastly.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Yeah, just needed the eyes a bit bigger.
And like maybe his little fangs.
Yeah, I give him one little thing.
He's got like a little thing like right
there. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Never mind.
But I couldn't remember like how. I only remembered one thing. Oh well, good show.
Maybe
that is Aloha.
Maybe your Ghastly just has like one little snaggletooth or like chipped tooth.
Is that Evan?
Yeah.
All right.
That's my husband.
Welcome to Galar. This is where my knowledge starts slipping.
All right, no worries.
Jacob.
Gale, Galarian Slowpoke, and Diancie. Diancie.
And Diancie?
Yeah.
All right, I think I might go with Galarian Slowpoke.
As the Galarian forms, are those like the sort of icy ones?
They're just different. Some of them are ice, some of them, it depends on, it's just from that region what that Pokemon is. Quill, you have Elekid or Pansimian?
I'm gonna go with Elekid. You don't even have to write down Pansimian.
Okay.
All right. And I have Celesteela or Jinx. I am gonna go Celesteela because Jinx, there's too much risk in trying to draw a Jinx. Celesteela is actually outside of my knowledge. Can someone give me the Pokedex entry for it?
Okay, yes, Celesteela.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Jacob, this is gonna be fun. It's a steel flying Pokemon. And the Pokedex entry. Let me find one that's actually going to help you. It's from Sun and Moon, but you know that because you actually know about this.
Yeah, but Sun and Moon, I only played it once and I didn't beat the champion. It was a blind Nuzlocke and I lost to the final Elite Four member. It haunts me still.
Oh, was I there for that? I think I was there for that.
It wasn't a streamed, but like it was back when me and Evan were living together. So I think you were
possibly
already dating at the time.
Okay, I'm gonna do I'm going to give you part of each of these Pokedex entries because I think I'm gonna give you the helpful part. We've got witnesses observed it flying across the sky at high speed, and then we also have witnesses have seen it burn down a forest by expelling gas from its 2 arms. There's also high energy readings that can be detected coming from both of its huge arms. So that's
what's the Pokemon description? It's a what?
That
it'll say like Deoxys was the DNA Pokemon.
Okay, I'll give you. Yeah, it appeared from the Ultra Wormhole.
Oh, okay. That's all I need.
Yeah,
it being an Ultra Beast, I think I actually
it's an Ultra Beast.
All right, so no. That's.
And now I'm going to draw Elekid, who I actually might kind of remember what he looked like. Because he's really just a little guy. I keep getting, like, little guys, and I love that.
Today is the day of little guys.
He's got, like, a little plug.
I'm, like, drawing out all the other Ultra Beasts, trying to, like, trigger my mind here.
That's what I thought you were doing, and I was like,
yeah.
Jacob has a system going here, which is way more like I thought there were like 3-4 Ultra Beasts. There are many, and I'm just like, I don't know if I have enough time in my life to know all of you because I'll be I'll be playing that Pokemon Rogue and I'll hatch one. I'll be like, what? This has got to be fake, right?
Or I think I know it.
I love this. You're just doing this gorgeous drawing of a Slowpoke, and I'm like, this is basically Elekid.
This is child.
All right, the Pokedex description you gave me gives me fighter jet vibes.
Oh, like Valstrax vibes.
But I don't think it is a fighter jet.
Jacob, I think you should trust the
I think you should make a fighter jet.
Yeah.
Right.
I have very little confidence that you're going to actually get this, so I think you should just have fun with it.
I'm gonna actually break it down based off its name.
That's right.
Celestial, so it's probably rocket ship based. So let's go ahead, and my base form is gonna be like, that's gonna be the base design.
Drawing all these Pokemon, playing Pokemon Rogue, really makes me want to go back and just finish all of the Pokemon games that I have not yet finished. And actually, because I did the thing where normally I name my Pokemon, but for new games / new generations, I'm like, okay, there's no naming this go around because I have to learn your actual names, or I'm never going to, and it's going to haunt me, kind of thing.
Right.
And I realized, in case in point, with the Heaty Boys, there are still some from earlier generations where I'm like, I just still don't know who you are yet.
I feel that. I feel like when I was a kid, I never nicknamed my Pokemon. I was always like, I just want to know what they are. It's like, it can just be a Pikachu, that's okay. I did eventually start nicknaming them, though.
I thought I tried to make really cute nicknames and be clever about it. And then after a while, I was like, this is too much work.
It's a lot of work figuring out a
You're
nickname.
Essentially naming a child.
Yeah. I remember there's one run through where I just named all of my Pokemon after nerdy stuff that I liked. There's one named Charles Dickens. Maybe not the full name, because I don't know if I could actually get a full Charles Dickens in there, but
Yeah, you got the Chucky Dicky part, yeah.
Yeah, Charlie D. Chucky D.
Little Chucky D.
My boy.
Charles Entertainment D. When Pokemon Go was still a big thing, I named all of my legendaries after food. So I had chicken nugget, spicy taco. I did have a milk. Oop.
Jacob, Satellite is saying that you're offline again. I was just like, here's a little yellow guy. That's probably what he looks like.
I love them.
I love him too.
All right. I don't think I'm close. It ended up being more Mega Man than Pokemon, but I think I'm going to lock in my Celesteal.
Yes. You aren't close, but I like it.
I looked over and I'm like, yeah, it is kind of Mega Man-y.
I think you were right when you were rocket ship-ish. Because I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
All right. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna give it one more go. Let's
just one more again.
Yeah, once more into the breach. I can do this. All right, I am locking in.
I too am locking in. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep rendering this little slowpoke.
We also lost Quill again.
Oh no! Oh wait.
But yeah, I think I'm ready whenever y'all are.
Yeah.
All right. Let's open with Elekid.
Yes. What'd I get right? What'd I get wrong? Okay.
Yeah, pretty damn close.
Yeah, I knew he had little things. I forgot about his little
little chest bolt.
Thing. Yeah. That's cute.
You did get the eyes right.
Cute. I did get the and he's got little okay.
Little teethers.
Right. Next up, Galarian Slowpoke. I did check. Slowpoke does only have this one.
All right. I gave him a bigger yellow stripe. I kind of brought it down his back a little bit, but
he's such a
he's a darling. He's so darling.
And I felt I was very close.
Yeah.
This is the first time I am seeing this. She's based off of Kaguya, isn't she?
That would make sense.
The
Jacob,
Yeah,
bamboo space princess.
this
Yeah.
as soon as I saw it, I was
That's
like, "There's
awesome.
no fucking way."
Yeah. I could have done any of the others. This was my blind spot. Oh well.
About to say, I thought I was okay on Ultra Beasts, and then that thing showed up.
No wait. Oh no, it's a Sui first. That's right. Welcome to
Hisuian.
Legends.
All right.
I should know these. And they actually should mostly be repeats of old ones. So
Is this the last generation?
we have 2 more after that.
Okay.
No wait, do we? No, just one more. Just Paldea.
Oh, okay.
They gave me Kita, Kami. Oh, these are the DLCs. Yeah, we're not gonna do the DLCs because they're just gonna be the same plus 2.
Right.
All right, Gale, your Pokemon. Burgemite and Bastodon. Quill,
Yes.
Luminion, and Shellos.
Okay.
And I have Weasel and Pichu.
You said Weasel and Pichu?
Yeah.
Is Luminion a Eevee evolution?
No.
Okay. The EON threw me off.
It always
Oh, I
throws
don't
me
know-
off
I don't know
whenever I
anything
see it
about
too.
these. I'm gonna go with Shellos, maybe. Can you tell me anything at all about Shellos?
All right. Shellos is the Sea Slug Pokemon.
Okay.
Oh, it's so
Pokedex
good.
entry. Beware of pushing strongly on its squishy body as it makes a mysterious purple fluid ooze out.
Okay.
Shellos is my
I
favorite.
love that.
Shellos and
Well,
Gastrodon.
I don't know what Shellos looks like, but I do know what some sea slugs look like. It's called Shellos, though, so I feel like maybe it should have a shell.
Usually, if Talonflame's naming convention is anything to be believed, you are on the right track.
Yeah, I feel like it's gotta have a shell of some sort. I wonder if it's a classic... Okay, I have ideas. Don't you all worry.
Like worrying.
Well, don't.
Okay. You want to tell fish not to swim and birds not to fly next?
Yeah, I do.
How dare they?
What are you doing swimming and flying?
Muddy,
Beast.
icy.
I'm assuming Shellos is a water type.
Yes.
Okay.
Weasel was heavily featured in the anime, which gives me an advantage. Plus, it's an otter Pokemon, and I did once apply to be an otter.
Oh.
You did once apply to be an otter.
The aquarium has a VTuber otter in their like children's program that
That's
like
so
tells kids,
cool.
and I was like, I want to be the otter.
That is actually really freaking sweet.
That's really cool. Alright, folks, I don't know anything at all about this Pokemon, so I'm just going with Sea Slug with a shell.
I think you're doing beautifully. I do have a story with Shellos. Shellos might be like up there with one of my Gastrodon might be up there with one of my favorite Pokemon of all time because it's so mad all the time. And I used it in Poke Rogue. And also, it's just a super tank in terms of just like battling. Like this thing can take a punch, and I love it. But in Poke Rogue, you essentially fight God at the end, more or less. And like my Gastrodon was literally my last Pokemon standing. And this thing's face is like the face that you want to have turned around with like a body of a deity just laying at its feet. And I'm like, you are... It's the meme of you're doing amazing, sweetie. Is what I wanted to basically do at that point. Because I'm like, you took out every single one of my powerhouse Pokemon. And then my little Gastrodon my little Gastrodon showed up and basically was like, no. No.
No. We all thought about it, and then we decided no.
Collectively, no.
I love snails. They're so cool. And sluggies. Sea sluggies. Sea slugs are really cool. There's a bunch of really weird looking ones.
I learned about sea bunnies not that long ago.
Yeah.
And
Aren't
I'm
they
like,
a type of sea slug?
yeah, they're basically a sea slug where like these little things right here are just like they don't have like eyeballs on the end, and there's only 2 of them, so like, they look like little sea bunnies.
Yeah.
I feel like you have like some kind of jaw that I'm just not including. Jacob, did we lose you?
No, I'm still here. Sorry, I'm just focused up.
Oh, you're good.
Just really thinking about Pokemon.
Yeah, just thinking about how much I love Pokemon.
How much I love Pokemon. How much you want to like care and become friends with your Pokemon.
Yeah, if Pokemon were real, I probably wouldn't have a Pokemon. I don't like animals, so I don't know why I would like a
That makes sense for you.
Yeah,
like, in the Pokemon world, they're so integral to society. I'd probably have 1 or 2. But beyond that, like in our world, if Pokemon were just real, nah, I'm good.
I feel like I'm trying to think. I'd probably have like 1. I don't think I'd be like a Pokemon trainer, right? Like I don't think I'd go out and fight or do anything. I feel like I'm more likely to be the sort of person who's just like, okay, you see me working like an art booth or like a food truck or something, and I've just got like a Lickitung in tow, doing random Lickitung stuff, just like being a normal person almost, you know?
You're the people in the towns that you run into as you're playing these games.
Yeah, I'm like the NPC who's like, hey everyone, like, do you want a thing? Here's a Pokemon challenge or whatever.
I have exactly like 2 things of internal dialogue. Do you want to hear both of them?
I have a side quest for you. Oh yeah, no, it would be like random pieces, like a random dialogue thing, right? But I would be like, it would always be something like about the Lickitung or something, but like, did you know that a Lickitung's tongue can stun you in a matter of seconds?
Did you know that a Lickitung's tongue can wrap around its body twice? Isn't nature amazing?
Isn't nature amazing? Yeah, it'd be something like that.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like this is about as good as I'm gonna get, my boy. Based off of something I don't know anything about.
Oh, my hands, they hurt.
Oh no. You got
it. Just,
right.
Drawing on the XP pen is so different than drawing on my iPad, I realized, in that I turbo grip the XP pen for some reason. And I'm like, there's nothing different between the 2 technically. What am I doing wrong between the 2?
I don't know. I like your little guy.
My little Bergmite?
Yeah.
I think it's what a Bergmite looks like. If it's like, well, I'm like 90% sure this is what Bergmite looks like.
I believe in you. Yeah, I'm ready whenever y'all are ready.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and start off with Buizel.
All right.
Yeah.
Show me a Buizel.
Cute.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, I'm happy enough with that.
Yeah.
That's pretty dang good.
All right. Next up is Shellos.
Yes.
Shellos, my beloved. East or West Shellos, though.
Oh, they're cute.
They're a darling.
Remember these.
I love these. And the little cries, they're like, but like the Gastrodon just sounds like, if you take it and like tone it down and just sound mad about it. And that is Gastrodon.
All right.
Oh, it's so cute.
And Bergmite.
Let's do Bergmite.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, that's a Bergmite.
Yeah.
I got the purple around the eyes. Let's go.
There you go. You got its nice, like, sort of rocky, crystal-y form.
Mine's Vegeta streamlined. Very much so.
All right.
All right,
And-
Bergmite.
All right, is this the last one?
This is the final region, Paldea.
All right, let's do some Paldea. What you got for us?
All right. Gale. Caspakid.
Caspakid?
Yeah.
All right.
Quill.
Yes.
Veluza. Veluza.
You calling a loser.
And I will take. Tatsugiri.
Tatsugiri?
Yeah.
As you can imagine, I'm gonna need to know Veluza's typing and like maybe one Pokedex entry about it.
We will also need Tatsugiri's.
All right, I got you both.
Tatsugiri for you.
Okay, so
You
for
look up-
Veluza, let me see where your... Okay,
I'm going to give Jacob his because I think I'm ready here.
okay. I'm going to try and find the entry for Veluza.
Did you get a form specified?
I did not.
Okay. Well, it has a form, but don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's a mimicry Pokemon. Dragon water type, it looks like. And the Pokedex entry is Tatsugiri is an extremely cunning Pokemon. It feigns weakness to lure in prey, then orders its partner to attack. Let me see if I can find another one.
All right, I've got Veluza whenever you're ready.
Honestly, all of these Pokemon entries are pretty similar. It basically
I think I'm good. I think I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready for mine.
So Veluza is the Jettison Pokemon as a water psychic type.
Ooh, okay. A water psychic type, you say?
And in Scarlet and Violet, Scarlet is when Veluza discards unnecessary flesh, its mind becomes honed and its psychic power increases. The spare flesh has a mild but delicious flavor. And in Violet, it is Veluza has excellent regenerative capabilities. It sheds spare flesh from its body to boost its agility and then charges at its prey.
The Jettison Pokemon, it's psychic water?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I got an idea of what it might look like. It sheds its flesh.
It sheds its flesh.
Is the shedding of the flesh to attack Pokemon or to escape from a predator? Did it say?
It
What did
is
it say it
to
was for?
hone its psychic abilities.
To hone its psychic abilities.
Let me
Okay.
try and see if I can find it again.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. When it hones its unnecessary flesh, its mind becomes honed and its psychic power increases. And it sheds spare flesh from its body to boost its agility and then charges at its prey, so it is an offensive ability.
Okay, good. Oh my god. I have no idea what to do with this. Okay. Veluza makes me think of, like, bazooka, maybe?
Like a bazooka?
I don't know.
I also don't know your Pokemon.
Alright.
Oh wait, I actually know this Pokemon. Never mind. I just realized. I think I actually know which Pokemon this is supposed to be. I've seen it in playthroughs. I'm gonna lock in.
You
Yeah.
gonna gamble for it?
Yeah.
Alright. I feel like it's a good amount to gamble, if anything.
Yeah, I definitely think you got
I'm not just so
something in
curious
there.
about your Pokemon, Quill.
I this is
Yeah.
just gonna be some wild stuff that I come up with because I have absolutely no
Yeah, I've never seen this Digimon.
this Digimon.
This Digimon looking mother trucker.
My thought process here is like it's got little pieces of like sort of armor maybe that it throws out at people, and then like there's like a like sleeker design underneath that can actually like move a little easier. But I'm kind of just drawing a little guy right now.
We're back. It's the little men.
Man. It's not, I shouldn't say a little guy. I should say like I'm drawing a man.
Pokemon has reached the man. I love it where it's like, where in Pokemon, who is responsible for like the men? These aren't even
Yeah.
creatures. They're people in suits.
Yeah.
And it's like
the
Sock
Mr.
and
Mines of
Throw
the
and Mr.
world.
Mine. And like, who's responsible for these? And can we talk?
This is just a man.
This is a man wearing a suit.
This is why everyone calls it Pokemans.
It is.
They're
Everyone
all the
else is
men.
pokey. Those are the ones that are finally bringing the man part into it.
Right. Ah, yes, everyone's new favorite Pokemon, Veluza.
Looking great.
Don't be a loser.
Be a Veluza.
Veluza.
Catch a Veluza.
Okay. Okay, never mind.
You've got like a little egg tooth.
I figured out what it is. There's no way I could get it. It's based off of the Spanish name for a fish.
Oh. That's good to know. I feel like, okay, this is what I'm going with, what I have currently on the screen, but I feel like there's another thing that I would do if it was like supposed to be fish based.
I mean,
I'm gonna do a little, yeah, I'm for sure gonna do a thing, but first I want to do like the markings that I was gonna do on here, kind of like. Okay. This is my Veluza. I'm locking this one in. My alternative is just like straight up like a fish that's got like barbs on it that it can like throw away, and it's got an angry face, and I feel like it can shoot water out of its little mouth. So this is my alternative.
I enjoy both of them. All right, I am going to lock in on my Capsicid.
I looked up and I was like, I don't remember drawing a mustache.
I looked down for like 1 second, all of a sudden mustache.
All right, we all ready to go?
We're all ready to go.
I think so.
All right. Capsicid.
Let's go, Capsicid.
Pretty good.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Gail came in with some very deserved confidence.
Yes. Good job.
I remember it's like a little like bird kappa thing.
Yeah.
Tatsugiri. After I remembered that I do know this Pokemon, it got a lot easier.
Yeah, it's a little sushi.
I love this little sushi guy. He's so cute.
It's a little sushi guy. All right,
All right.
let's see Veluza.
Your second pick is so close.
Yeah,
That sounds about right.
I love it. I love it.
I'm sure it's not a steel type. It has steel type energy.
Yeah,
it
looks like it
does.
should be
It looks
steel.
pretty armored. I feel like it definitely
okay.
should be some kind of steel.
All right, but that's every region.
Yeah,
We did it.
we did it. Goodbye, Capsicid.
I love interpreting Pokemon based solely on their names. Well, and typing and stuff. I had other things.
All right.
Hold on, I'm gonna
Then-
try and draw Gastrodon from memory.
All right.
I'm gonna draw myself as a Pokemon trainer.
I'm gonna draw myself as a Pokemon.
Yeah. And then I think I probably am going to have to go because
Yeah.
I need to eat something.
Same.
I realized I kind of shoehorned myself being a bee VTuber. I was like, I don't want to be a bee, but also I don't want to not be a bee.
Oh man, the
Be a little
conundrum.
Jacob, you should be like a little Combi, but like each of them is a different Jacob emotion. Like a Dodrio.
Riombi?
Rabombi?
Oh, yeah.
Is
Ramambi, yeah, I
Rabombi
guess-
meant to be a bee? I always thought Rabombi was more of like a sugar fly.
I don't know, but Satellite wrote
It's
it.
Bug Fairy, bee fly Pokemon. It's. So is a bee fly a type of bee?
And I want this. I think this is the West Gastrodon, which is the blue one. Is like the other version has like horns that come up. But I love how angry they look. Like this is the Pokemon that fights God.
A Knockingale feels like a wasp more than a bee. But I could see the same. I mixed in the elements of
Let's see, if I had to make a
myself.
bee Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a carpenter bee, and I got the good Jacob vibes because I'm eating something I shouldn't be as I'm chowing down on a piece of wood.
Nice. I kind of see the Conkeldurr Timber holding something as a part of the gimmick line.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here with my Lickitung. We're just palling around.
But yeah, I think that's it for me.
Yeah.
Oof.
I think
Yeah,
that's
but
it
it's been
for
going
me,
for
too.
about 3 hours now.
Yeah, it's been a good one, y'all. Thank you for inviting me to the stream.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.